All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting to get the video link pulled up on our YouTube so I can share it on Facebook, and we will be going live. Bear with us, please. All right, here we go. Finally showed up. We're now going on Facebook on HemetNews. Let people know where to go to watch, because they haven't subscribed like you do and get a notification instantly.
And make sure you contact J&J Document Services, located at 211 North State Street, Suite 208. Make sure you contact Julie. You can also contact 5-Star Detailing at 909-258-1924.
That's right, folks. All right, we tuned in. Ricardo actually was out on scene today. He got a good story. And bear with me, somebody's trying to call me right now. And can't take a call right now, Jim. Of course, I'm doing a live stream. I'll call you back. But anyways, we are now going to begin going live. As you can see what was actually happening in Hemet Town today. Recorded by Ricardo with 5-Star Detailing and Hemet Eye News. Thanks, Ricardo, for getting out there and doing a good story today. So we're going to go ahead and bring you what happened in Hemet today. Here we go, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, that crazy guy with the lazy eye with HemetNews.com with our reporter, Ricardo. I heard you got some amazing footage a while ago, man. You were out and about doing your news reporting, and you just accidentally ran up on something, huh?
Yeah, I went down to actually Dogo Dogs, and I got myself 2 Sonora dogs.
Right.
And then after that, I had my radio rolling. Just apparently some proof pursuit was going on. And as soon as they said Sunflower and Fruitville, I clicked in my head right away, and I was like, I know where that's at.
It's right down the street.
Right down the street. So I pretty much zoomed up there and checked it out, and I got some really good footage, man.
Did you swallow your Dogo dogs, or did you just let the dogs out and ran?
I actually put a seatbelt on the Dogo Dog.
There you go, so you had to wait. We're going to see later.
Yeah.
So actually, what happened in this story that we're getting ready to bring everybody, let them know what happened?
Pretty much, like I said, I showed up to this thing. I saw police action, rolling up to the person. They got the guy under arrest. They put him in the car. And a helicopter was up above. It was a felony stop that I heard on the radio as well. That's just pretty much me saying it. I mean, I could be wrong.
But you're just going by what you heard on the scanner.
Pretty much.
And we put, like I say, all of our stories that we do, they're always developing stories. Like
right.
When I was on one story, Hemet Police, they let us on the scenes and, film because they also like our filming because it also helps them out if they need copies
evidence. I've been having people contact me, hey, did you see that accident over here on Menlo and State? And I said, sure, I sure did. He goes, and I bring up the files, and I actually have my own files I keep in an external hard drive, and I bring it up, and you guys can use it for your insurance policies or insurance stuff or whatever. But yeah,
just because we're on scene
it
don't mean we're just filming it for the news.
Exactly.
We also film it for you. We've always had people come up to later on, hey, you were on my accident, and I need some footage if you got it.
Right.
So we always do that. And the police also, comes to us all the time. Hey, do you still have footage of this, and this? So what I do is when we get our footages saved and everything, I always just send what I have to the police because they may need it and they may not. And there's a lot of times they use our footages for court. So, but now I also noticed you were talking to me when we were actually working on preparing this live stream that the guy ended up fleeing on foot, and evidently you'll see that he went into a house. Just some homeowner's house, just randomly picked a house and ran for shelter, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where the guy came from, but the guy was sweating like he was running. I don't know if he was driving a car. I don't know if he was just walking, but apparently, like I said, it was a felony stop. So in my head, I'm guessing they were driving. So I didn't get no footage as far as the vehicle, if he was driving or riding a bike or riding a skateboard. I don't know.
But you do have the footage of him riding a car going to jail, right?
Yeah,
in a
he
police
was
car.
in a police car, going to jail because he pretty much jumped the fence and went inside the property owner's house and they did have a bag of evidence of something in there. They did put something in there. So we're going to see what we can see on the video.
All right. Well, before we start this video, I know you want to give a shout out to somebody that's actually sponsored you to help you get a new camera so you can actually go out and get better footages, because I know you've been using a cell phone and you've been using an older camera that just didn't have no zoom. So I know he wants to say thanks to J&J Services for getting him, let's see if I can get a better view here, this Canon Power Shot. Now he's able to get better distance at a safer distance and get you more clear footages. So J&J Services do want to give you a shout out as well, saying thanks for helping our guy. Real quick, before we go into footages, can you tell people a little bit about what J&J Document Services does?
Yeah, J&J Document Service. I'm going to read this actually off my phone here. It's actually J&J Document Service, actually located on 211 North State Street, Suite 208. They're actually located in the corner of State and where the police station's at.
State and
Devonshire, Oakland, Latham.
State
and Latham. It says right here, is there anyone going through any legal situations? Make sure you contact J&J Document Services.
Now, when you say legal situations, what kind of legal situations?
They have from divorce to probate to, like, if you have a piece of paper, you go to court just to even get a piece of paper signed off, they could go and take care of that. They just charge a little fee to do it. But anything legal-wise, immigration, for people that speak Spanish, they need like a translator.
Right.
They do all that kind of stuff. They're awesome people, really high educated people.
And also, too, do they do sign language also for deaf people?
No.
We'll see. If you need help and you're deaf, call me or computer me, and I'll help you. I do sign language and will help talk to you. Thank you.
Wow.
All right. Well, anyways, folks, let's go ahead. We got a little quick clip. We're going to give them a shout out. We're going to go into their video real quick, and then we're going to slide right on into the footages that Ricardo took and show you what was happening. I know there's a lot of people probably seen the police running like crazy and all the police in the area, and they want to know what happened. So Ricardo's going to show you what was going down in Hemet Town.
Actually, J&J Document Service helped me out with my camera, and especially if I'm sure my little brother's going to see is Andres, he's actually the one that helped me out too. They actually the remainder of it. And myself, we all put it together, and like I said, the community helped me out, by bringing me the footage. I go out there and I get the footage, right?
Right.
And we just, we got to keep doing good.
And see, that's what we do when we advertise for people. We don't just, not only people ought to think we charge to advertise. We barter as well. You help us, we help you. And this is what you did. They always say it's smarter to barter, and that's what you done. You bartered with a business. You needed a camera. They helped you out, and in return, you put your advertisement for them in your videos that's done with the camera that they help provide you.
Definitely. And
that's what we do as also, so if you're a business as well, our reporters, we always need stuff, to help bring the news to everybody. And, if you want to help our guys out, even gas cards, because it does cost money for you guys to run around getting this footage.
That's so crazy. Like, I pretty much, I do actually detailing, make sure you contact 5 Star Detailing, 909-258-1924. I go out there and I go do a quick, wash and wax to get gas in my car to go out and do the news. That's crazy, But yeah, it's all my time, that I give out there. We help out Steve down this road. Other homeless people out there. I actually have just, if you see this video, homeless people, comment below. I have a box of clothes, shoes, and a couple blankets, I think a little light or something, some lights or something. Like, I have a bunch of little stuff. I want to go out there and, find those homeless people out there that are in need,
And that wants to help themselves.
Yeah,
too.
They want to help themselves, Like I said, the people that choose to be there, I help them out too. But the people that don't choose to be there and it just, that lost their house, their wife, their kids or something, there's a lot of people out there, even young people. People are out there trying to live their life on the street. And it's really sad. Like I said, I used to be homeless myself, so I know that kind of feeling.
Same here. Yeah. So that's why I have a heart for the homeless. But sometimes you put your heart on your shoulders and you get run over, like the situation just happened with what we were doing.
Yes, sir.
We'll go into more details out on another story. Yeah. So, but before we go into this, we will bring up J&J Document Services. I do want to say if any other businesses out there would like to get exposure, our guys do need like gas cards or anything like that to help get the news. Because, we don't make no money out here chasing, the stories for you. It costs us money to do it. But we do it because we love our community. So I figure, hey, cross promotions, you help us, we help you. We, get the word out for you. In exchange, when you guys do stories, they get an advertisement put in the video. So that's one way to help businesses get exposure. So, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and go into the stories, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to begin with a little quick clip, shout out for J&J Document Services, and then we're going to go in and show you the footage that Ricardo took while he was out on the street. Let's do it.
Dealing with legal matters, J&J Document Services has the solutions you need. Our team of professionals has the experience required to obtain the results you deserve. At J&J Document Services you will always receive quality and affordable services. We have helped thousands of satisfied customers with their divorce, establishment, modification, and enforcement of child support, child custody and visitation, landlord and tenants' rights when dealing with foreclosure and evictions, real estate matters such as quiet titles, fraudulent transfers and deeds, garnishments, wills, trusts and probate matters. Whatever your problem might be, we can help. We are conveniently located just a few blocks away from the Hemet Court, which covers the areas of Paris, Homeland, Sun City, Menifee, Lake Elsinore, Merida, Temecula and San Jacinto. Call us today to set up a free consultation.
I'm a little shaky here. Sorry, guys.
Call 1, call 13. Promoter 1. I'll pick you up where you at. Kirby on Kirby. Charles 1, is there anybody left on Digby?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
13, that's a negative.
What you gonna do?
410 going back to our
Star 9, I copy your 10-8. Thanks for your help. Other unit with traffic? Copy 862 Digby.
Now, Ricardo, you did say the guy ran into. This is the house that the guy ran into, right?
Yes, right. The one right there where the officer's standing in the corner right there. The guy did jump into the backyard. They are checking the landlord. They are knocking on the door and see if she's okay. So that was that. So I believe we had a foot pursuit going on. This gentleman jumped in the backyard of this property here. Not sure yet what the cause was. I'm here reporting for HemetNews.com. I heard the helicopter was up above. Homeowner is home.
65.
So when he was running, I did not see any breaching or any potential discard of items, to my knowledge.
Hi, copy. When you saw him running, he wasn't reaching or possibly discarding any items to your knowledge.
This person on the radio, they are talking about this person here. Still not sure exactly what's going on, but this was a foot pursuit going on. Star 9 was above here on Fruitville, and let me see if I can walk to the street of the other cross street. I thought it was Buttercup, but it could be different. Sunflower. Sunflower is a street, and Daisy.
I'll be tonight.
Channel mode. 13 clear, copy with top staff.
Call post.
1312 on 5150 at Brookdale Senior Living, 1137 South Palm. RP is an employee advising the living section, Dogwood Cottage. The patient, 90 years old, with
And this poor officer right here, that he was just looking in the car, you'll notice he's going to end up popping his hood, and he couldn't get his lights to shut off. Evidently, he's got a switch problem, so you want to see him pop the hood and disconnect his police lights. See what happened here. Our video stopped. Oh, that's the end of the video, basically, right here. But poor old cop, he had to actually shut his police lights off by popping his hood. I don't know why it didn't show it up in the video. I guess we cut it and didn't know we did. But poor guy's going to have to pop his hood just to pull somebody over.
Yeah, pretty much, huh?
So,
That's kind of...
that's basically what happened, folks. Ricardo just brought it live to you right here with Hemet Eye News. Definitely appreciate you jumping out there and getting this story for us, Ricardo. You did a good job. Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome, man.
So, folks, that's what happened over on Fruitville. If you've seen all the cops, now you know what was going on over here in Hemet. So, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share this post. Let all your friends and family know what was going on here in Hemet. Until then, we'll see you on the next scene right here with HemetNews.com.